Most men think attraction is about appearance. They believe if they get richer, stronger, or smoother with words, women will instantly desire them. But attraction doesn't begin with what she sees. It begins with what she feels. Desire is emotional before it is physical. It is psychological before it is logical. And when you understand that, everything changes. This isn't about manipulation. It's about awareness. It's about understanding human nature so you can move with intention instead of insecurity. The first shift is mystery. Oversharing kills attraction faster than rejection. When someone knows your entire story in one conversation, curiosity disappears. And curiosity is the foundation of desire. When she asks about something interesting in your life, don't spill everything. Smile. Give a short answer. Leave space. The brain is wired to seek closure. When there's an open loop, attention stays locked in. She'll think about you later, not because you tried harder, but because you revealed less. Mystery creates tension. Tension fuels attraction. The second shift is scarcity energy. People value what feels limited. If you are always available, always replying instantly, always adjusting your schedule, you unconsciously lower your value. Scarcity does not mean ignoring someone. It means having purpose. It means your life is full, and she is an addition, not the center. When she senses you have goals, focus, and direction, she sees stability and strength. That is attractive on a primal level. The third shift is emotional composure. Most men react too quickly. They get defensive when teased. They become jealous when tested. They over-explain when misunderstood. Emotional control is power. If she challenges you playfully, smile instead of defending. If she disagrees, stay calm. When your emotions are steady, you control the emotional frame. This calm strength is what thinkers like Niccolò Machiavelli described as controlled perception. Power belongs to the person who controls reactions. When you remain grounded while others fluctuate emotionally, you become the stable force in the interaction. The fourth shift is validation reversal. Most men unknowingly seek approval. They ask subtle questions that place her in the superior position. Do you like me? Am I your type? Was that okay? Instead, evaluate lightly. You're interesting. I'm still deciding about you. I like that confidence. Now she feels seen, but also slightly challenged. When validation is selective, it becomes valuable. The fifth shift is eye contact discipline. Eye contact activates ancient instincts. Too little signals insecurity. Too much feels aggressive. The balance is calm intensity. Hold eye contact slightly longer than normal. Break it slowly. Add a subtle smile. Speak with a relaxed tone. You don't need loud words when your presence communicates confidence. The sixth shift is emotional storytelling. Facts inform. Stories move. Instead of saying, I work hard, say, there's something addictive about building something from nothing. Instead of, I like travel, say, watching sunrise in a new country makes you feel unstoppable. You're not listing traits, you're creating emotions. Emotion is what builds desire. The seventh shift is social proof. Humans are influenced by how others respond to someone. When people respect you, laugh with you, or follow your lead, it signals value. Notice public figures like Cristiano Ronaldo. His posture, certainty, and composure project confidence long before he speaks. It's not arrogance, it's certainty. When you cultivate social strength, attraction becomes effortless. The eighth shift is playful push and pull. Desire grows in contrast, warmth followed by light teasing, Interest followed by slight distance. You seem sweet, but I feel like you secretly cause chaos. This creates rhythm. Emotional flatness kills attraction. Dynamic energy sustains it. The ninth shift is physical presence. Your body speaks first. Slow movements signal confidence. Controlled breathing lowers tension. Upright posture projects authority. If your energy is rushed, attraction drops. If your energy is grounded, attraction rises. The 10th shift is detachment. Neediness repels. Detachment does not mean coldness. It means your happiness does not depend on her reaction. If she cancels, you stay composed. If she pulls back, you don't chase. If she disagrees, you don't crumble. Emotional independence is rare, and rarity is attractive. But understanding these principles intellectually is not enough. You must internalize them. Attraction is a reflection of inner stability. If you feel desperate, it leaks into your tone. If you feel insecure, it shows in your body language. If you seek validation, it appears in your questions. True magnetism begins within. When you build your body, your career, your mindset, your discipline, you naturally radiate strength. Women don't desire perfection. They desire emotional security combined with excitement. And that combination comes from balance. Strength without aggression, confidence without arrogance, mystery without manipulation. Now let's go deeper. Most men chase attraction directly. They try to force chemistry. But desire is indirect. It grows when you stop trying to control outcomes. One of the strongest psychological triggers is uncertainty. The brain releases dopamine in situations that feel slightly unpredictable. Predictability feels safe but dull. Slight unpredictability feels exciting. This does not mean inconsistency. It means depth. Sometimes be playful, sometimes be intense, sometimes be quiet and observant. Layers create intrigue. Confidence is another misunderstood factor. Confidence is not loud dominance. It is calm certainty. It is being comfortable with silence, comfortable with disagreement, comfortable with not being liked by everyone. When you stop fearing rejection, your energy shifts instantly. Rejection is not a verdict on your worth. It is simply misalignment. Power comes from knowing you are valuable whether someone chooses you or not. Another key trigger is anticipation. End conversations on a high note. Leave slightly earlier than expected. Say, "We'll continue this later." Anticipation keeps emotional engagement alive even in your absence. Absence, when balanced, increases value. There is also emotional mirroring. When you subtly match someone's tone, pace, and energy, they feel understood. Understanding builds comfort. Comfort lowers defenses. Lower defenses allow attraction. But mirroring must be natural. Forced imitation feels artificial. Authenticity is the foundation. If you fake confidence without building it internally, pressure will expose you. That's why self-development matters. Train your body, sharpen your skills, strengthen your discipline, develop emotional intelligence. When your internal world is strong, external reactions change automatically. Another important principle is decisiveness. Indecision signals insecurity. Decisiveness signals leadership. If you suggest a place to meet, say it clearly. If you choose a plan, own it. Leadership creates direction. Direction creates safety. Safety combined with mystery creates desire. Also understand the importance of boundaries. When you respect your own time and standards, others respect them too. If someone disrespects you repeatedly, walk away calmly. The willingness to walk away is ultimate power. Many men stay because they fear losing attention. But attention without respect is empty. true attraction is mutual. There is also the principle of emotional elevation. People associate feelings with the person present during those feelings. If she laughs around you, she associates you with joy. If she feels calm around you, she associates you with safety. Create positive emotional experiences instead of trying to impress with material things. Experiences create memories. Memories create attachment. Another overlooked factor is voice tone. Speak slightly slower than average. Lower your pitch slightly. Pause before responding. Rushed speech signals anxiety. Controlled speech signals confidence. Small adjustments create massive perception shifts. Also remember that attraction grows strongest when you are mission-focused. A man driven by purpose radiates intensity. When your life has direction beyond relationships, you naturally detach from outcomes. Detachment creates confidence. Confidence creates desire. The final layer is self-respect. Without self-respect, no technique works long-term. If you tolerate disrespect, chase constantly, or abandon your standards, attraction fades. Self-respect is silent power. When you value yourself, you don't need to prove it loudly. You simply carry it. Attraction is not about lines. It's about energy. It's about how you make someone feel in your presence. Mystery sparks curiosity. Scarcity increases value. Composure signals strength. Validation builds connection. Detachment protects dignity. Leadership creates safety. Playfulness builds excitement. Combined, these form magnetic presence. But always remember this: desire cannot be forced. It can only be invited. And the strongest invitation is becoming a man who does not need validation to feel complete. When you stop chasing approval, approval follows. When you stop fearing loss, attachment increases. When you stop trying to impress, impact deepens. Attraction begins in the mind. Desire grows in emotion. Connection deepens through respect. Focus on becoming stronger mentally, physically, and emotionally. Because in the end, the most powerful mind trick is this: become the kind of man who would be desirable even if no one was watching. That energy cannot be faked, and once you embody it, you won't need to convince anyone to want you. They will feel it instantly.